Well, guys, a major spoiler for Spider-Man No Way Home has hit the internet. Please, if you do not want to know what happens in the post-credit scene, get off of this now. Do it now. So this is going to be directly talking about the post-credit scene. We've seen this floating around for about 24-ish hours. Now some scoopers have said, yeah, it's true, we know it's true, but they seem to have gotten it from other sources out there that were first saying it. And I don't really know who the original source is because everybody they keep claiming it as their own, and I haven't really followed the entire trail back. Either way, though, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about the post-credit scene and Venom. So first and foremost, the film obviously is going to deal with sending the villains back to their universe. Now, Venom and Eddie are both in the MCU. We saw this at the end of Venom Let There Be Carnage. This was confirmed by Sony and Marvel Studios, and most importantly, Kevin Feige. So obviously, he's a villain that's been teleported over due to whatever's happening. So how do they deal with this? Well, the post-credit scene is going to see both of these characters appear in the film, but then they are sent back to their universe. Yes, Eddie's time and the symbiote's time in the MCU is cut rather short as they're sent right back. But a piece of the symbiote will remain in the MCU. Now, quite obviously, there is a lot going on with this, and it kind of does make sense that they're going to have to send Venom back, considering that he was zapped into the MCU, and they're going to kind of split the difference here, if you will, with what to do with the symbiote and how to keep multiple universes and things going on. And it does make sense from Marvel Studios' sort of perspective on why they would want it like this, but also that Sony gets to play in that same type of playground and do things differently. So I do kind of understand how they reached this type of post-credit scene, and I'm honestly not that bummed about it. I've seen some disappointment, but again, we still don't know what comes next, right? We don't know how they're going to handle it, if there's going to be some sort of flash sideways to show us what Venom was doing in the MCU, and how they're going to handle the whole Spider-Man versus Venom thing, because, well, that's been directly teased, and are they doing it in both? I mean, there's so many possibilities here, but this is rather big, I would say, and it makes me think that there's bigger plans in motion that we're still going to have to wait a little bit of time to see unfold, and with 3 new films happening, it could be a while. So what is your guys' take on this? Are you bummed about this? Are you sort of excited about it? How do you feel about the whole general idea that they're sort of shifting things around and doing new things, with the symbiotes and this whole multiverse thing, and sending Eddie and Venom back? I mean, when we eventually get to Eddie and Venom, it sounds like they won't be the versions we've seen on film so far. Like, they're going to be MCU versions.